Whenever something brings me back to the JonBenet Ramsey case, I can't help thinking about how old she'd be now. I will spare you the math, but this year, the little girl who was killed in her own home at age 6 would turn 35. I know. JonBenet's murder would have had a place in true crime history just for how and when and where it happened. Instead, it's become a case study in how not to catch a murderer. To be fair, there have been some moments that gave JonBenet's family hope for a breakthrough, and tonight there may be another one. This week, JonBenet's father, John Ramsey, traveled from his home in Utah to Boulder, Colorado, where his young family used to live and where JonBenet died. It was a difficult trip, but an important mission. John met with Boulder's new chief of police, who he believes has a better than ever chance of finding JonBenet's killer using the same DNA-based methods that have now solved a number of other high-profile murders. John Ramsey is kind enough to join me back on the program. Gosh, John, this is sort of like what I've been waiting to hear from you. We have talked a lot about genetic genealogy. Just seems like a natural, and I never expected the Boulder Police to have a meeting with you. This has been almost 30 years and that hasn't happened. Tell me about it.
Well, you're right. We've been very frustrated with the leadership in the Boulder Police Department for 28 years. It's been bad, in my judgment, and poor leaders don't build strong, effective organizations, and that was the problem we had. Boulder did bring in a new police chief from the outside, dealt with some problem detectives, one of which was on our case for years. And it's kind of a fresh start. And we had a meeting, and my objective of the meeting was to make sure that they understood the potential value of the latest DNA technology and genealogy research that can be done and has been done to solve some very old cold cases. And I think that's how our case will be solved. So that was my objective of the meeting. And it was a good meeting. I was impressed with the leadership now in the police department, which had to be step one. Without that change, we would still be at square zero. But the leadership I was impressed with. They seem sincere. They want to solve this case, very committed to it. And we had a good discussion on the DNA technology that I think will solve the case, has a good chance of solving the case. So I'm encouraged. Now it's time to give them some time to see what happens.
I keep thinking about Othram Labs in Texas, and I know they're not the only game in town for genetic genealogy, for taking like really, compromised pieces of DNA that are either too small or damaged and really making a model out of them so that they can go into databases and find family members of a potential killer. Did they indicate to you, and I understand if you can't share, and I also understand if they didn't share with you because good detectives and police officers don't. But did they give you any hope that they're doing that they're going to these kinds of incredibly advanced, companies that deal in this kind of science and employing them to help?
Yes. Reading between the lines, I think they are looking at that hard. And we did have a DNA expert with us to make sure we had good information to present. And he was very effective in just talking about what can be done. So whether the police knew that already or not, but at least it got out on the table, we discussed it. And I said, look, I think this is how we'll solve the case. I think it's our best shot. It's the most likely way the case can be solved. We get leads, but we've been getting leads for 28 years. And, they're well meeting leads, but they haven't produced a result. And that's a very, very primitive way to try to solve a murder, in my opinion. This is the latest and the greatest, and I'm just convinced it'll work.
I am crossing both fingers and both toes below the anchor desk for you and for the Boulder Police, and I'm so heartened to hear that you feel good about them, because we have never heard that before from you and your family, understandably. So God bless, and let's stay in touch, okay?
All right, very good. Thank you.
Okay, John Ramsey joining us again. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. There's going to be good news, and it's going to be a good interview the next time we meet. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.